Hello and welcome to Squishy Vision. Why is this cable so tight? What is it being? What is this? What is? Oh, is that what? Okay, never mind then. Hello, welcome to. Oh God, I'm very close. Welcome to Squishy Vision, where I'm about to react to um the new trailer for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. The Marvel Animations new Spider-Man cartoon. Don't think it's set in the what do we call it? Earth 19999. What do we actually know? Your friendly neighborhood. That was, well, it worked anyway. So according to Wikipedia, yep, it's an alternate timeline where Norman Osborn becomes Spider-Man's mentor instead of Tony Stark. So it's set in the universe, but it's a variant. We've got Hudson Thames voicing Parker from the What Ifs show, rather than it being Tom. This is Tom Hiddleston. That's wrong, Tom. I've forgotten the name. Holland. That's it. Rather than being Tom Holland. We have Coleman Domingo voicing Norman Osborn, Eugene Bird as a character called Lonnie Lincoln, which I'm not familiar with, Grace Song as Nico Minoru, someone I'm not familiar with, Zena Robinson as Harry Osborn, Hugh Dancy as Otto Octavius, who is also not someone I'm 100% familiar with. We do have Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, so that's a sole person appearing in this version of this. It's a sole person who's reprising their role, but playing a character who they've played in a different version of. Carrie Walgren as May Parker and Paul T. Tompkin as Bentley Whitman. Actually, Vincent D'Onofrio is reprising their role as Wilson Fisk, but again a variant. And then other characters are appearing, but we don't have the voices for yet. So I think this was originally meant to be like a bunch of cartoons that were actually supposed to be the same 19999 variant of Peter Parker showing their origin, but then they've kind of flipped it to be a different variation instead. Hello, Van Nagoon. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, there's been a few items of backlash to changes to the law in this trailer, but let's have a watch and see what we think. So without further ado, oops, I should probably change my. Here we go. Okay, let's go.
Peter, you're gonna be late.
Sorry, man, I'm up. I'm okay.
Hey, Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy Petey Parker. Help! Mr. Campbell, I remembered I left something in the bathroom. Deuces. Parker out.
Superpower size kid, know you want a neighbor like me. Look out.
Somebody help me! He's running, grab him! Gotcha!
I thought it was dead meat. Check out our next victim in his dumbass costume.
Is my suit really that bad?
Ouch. Oh!
Watch out for that ladder!
Just consider it a good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's me, by the way. I'm Spider-Man.
Very
truly believe that I have these powers to help people, to protect them.
Hi, Virginia.
My city, you need me. Taking off the mask, I know what you see. Know you want a neighbor like me. Just a young man cleaning up the streets. Ain't nothing changed, no, this is the real me.
So, you're Spider-Man. With my help, you'll achieve greatness.
Oh man, this suit's incredible! If you ever need another butt kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Know you want a neighbor like
And no, you may not be excused from said test. Ah, nice of you to join us, Mr. Parker. See me after class.
Okay, so we address the thing which everyone is getting
Our next victim in his dumbass costume.
Is my suit really that bad?
getting upset over. Yeah, I don't see a problem with this. I don't know why people are. Like, what? It's how long have we been doing multiversal stuff in Marvel? Like a long time, like 30, 40, 20 years. It's been part of the comics for a long time. And like out of all of the superheroes who like engage with the multiversal stuff, Spider-Man probably does it like the most. And it's, like, there's some like weird stuff in the comics about like webs and fate and things, and I don't really know most of it, but like you can't really be a Spider-Man fan and feel particularly bothered by race bending, because some of the most successful multiversal stuff has been, you know, the variants of Spider-Man where you've got you know, the Indian Spider-Man and Miles Morales and like a whole bunch of other ones. So I'm not sure why people are getting upset about this. I guess Miles Morales isn't a black Peter Parker, but the Indian Spider-Man is a Indian Peter Parker. I forget what the name is now. So I'm not quite sure what is the issue here. Really. There isn't any, like, frankly, get over it. This is a different variant. They can be different. It's the whole point. I'm sure there's gonna be a whole bunch of things in this which are different from the lore that you know, because why would you want the same story told over and over and over again? To be honest. But so there are parts of this which make my head tilt, and some of it is a very much the Gen Z kind of things in it, but maybe that appeals to, you know, the current, like, it appeals to the same audience as I would have been when I watched the Spider-Man cartoons growing up as a kid. And maybe, you know, I actually don't find myself that perturbed by it, because it does, it picks a vibe. The trailer picks an entire vibe, and it sticks with that vibe quite well. And so I have a good feel about what the, feel of the show is going to be. And, you know, I enjoyed the remix of the Spider-Man theme. I always enjoy a good remix. There's a nice kind of like quick pace to it. It's definitely a much more modern Spider-Man. You gotta remember, like this character is designed to be a superhero at the same peer level as the people who would have read the comics. That's the whole point of Spider-Man. So if I'm watching this and feeling old, then I guess that's kind of the point. But I do think the animation style is pretty decent. It's not trying to replicate the 90s animation style, like X-Men 97, I assume is trying to do, although I have not actually seen X-Men 97 because I've not finished watching X-Men yet. And it's not trying to go for the Spider-Verse thing, which I absolutely adore. It's doing its own thing, which kind of mix in the middle. It's actually kind of very much like a modern comic book animated feel, which I do enjoy. So you've got this opening, which I assume was just made for the trailer.
Peter, you're gonna be late.
Sorry, man, I'm up.
Loads of people get almost run over in this trailer. Is there something about New York and just like not being cognizant of zebra crossings or something?
I'm okay.
So I think we can see the kind of the bleed over from the films, because Midtown High is the school that Peter goes to in the films. I don't know if he goes to the same school in the comics or the other adaptations, but it's the same when he goes in. It seems to be based off the same building at the very least, I think. Alright, might be talking out my butt here. But it'd be interesting to see kind of how much of this is meant to be similar but slightly different, and how much of this is completely original from the films, because obviously it kind of wants to invoke that MCU feel, because they were like they want to tie back into it.
Hey, Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
Like I'm not sure if that's meant to be Liz Allen from the first film in animated form. It does have some resemblance to the actress.
You know me, clumsy Petey Parker. Help! Mr. Campbell, I remembered I left something in the bathroom. Deuces. Parker out.
Like, that makes me cringe, but maybe that's the vibe kids go for these days.
Superpower size kid, know you want a neighbor like me.
Like, I am enjoying this animation style. Like, I would describe it as very, very fluid. And I like this variant of the homemade Spider-Man costume, where apart from really the mask, everything else is literally just like that's just a jumper on top of like a red underlayer, and then the fact that you can see like the cables from what I assume is the fluid storage, like just hanging out haphazardly, which makes a lot of sense, because that's, and when you see a lot of like homemade kind of LARP kit and things like that, they do seem to have that kind of like unpolished elements to it.
Somebody help me! He's running, grab him!
Again, what is it with like just people almost getting run over?
I thought it was Dan Meat.
Check out our next.
This is actually kind of funny. I thought I'd cringe a bit at the streaming element of it, but it's funny. I also don't really buy that you would stream a gangbanging. I mean, I don't know. Actually, in the UK, there was a thing a while back where they a trend used to go around where school kids would, I think it was called happy slapping, where you would go around and like slap people and film it, but usually that was like your peers, rather than it being a full-on mugging.
Next victim in his dumbass
Well, to be fair, some of those roasts are quite funny.
costume.
Is my suit really that bad? Ouch.
So that was the bit that we saw in the other previous teaser, which is essentially Spider-Man committing murder, because a brick to the head at that speed would definitely cause you enough blunt trauma to kill you. That's everyone reacting to the death of a person right there. Yeah. See, Base Barry gets it. Base Barry understands. Why are you filming this, Stevie?
Watch out for that ladder!
Just
Yeah, those comments are funny.
good deed from your
Just as one person just typing okay.
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
L. I still don't know what ratio means. I still don't know what L and ratio means. I think I'm too old for that.
That's me. By the way, I'm Spider.
Oh, Screwball mention. I know who Screwball is. You can't see it because it's where my head is on the widescreen version of this. You can see it on the vertical version. Screwball. I know who Screwball is from the video games. That really annoying character.
Man.
There we go, there we go, there we go again. Swinging through the city so fast you could barely notice him.
I truly believe that I have these powers to help people, to protect them.
Need my city.
It's kind of like it's doing that thing that some animations do, where you've got 2D animation on a 3D background. It does give the impression that the models are like unfinished cardboard gingerbread cutouts, but I think it fits with the vibe, so I don't mind it so much.
City, you need me. Taking off the mask, I know what you see. Know you want a neighbor like me. Just a young man cleaning up the streets.
So I wonder how much, because we see like a bit we're going to watch here, that Osborn gives Peter their new outfit. So I wonder how much of the first season or bunch of episodes is gonna be them in a home made outfit, and which ones are gonna be them in their newer outfit, because they do seem to fight a whole bunch of people, and unless it's like that's like some kind of montage, it would seem to suggest we're gonna get like, and I hope that's the case. I hope we get like a duration where it's just them in their kind of homemade outfit.
No, this is the real me.
So, you're Spider-Man.
So it's an interesting twist actually to the whole continuity here, that Osborn knows from the get-go that Peter, presumably before Green Goblin becomes a factor, that Peter is Spider-Man and becomes their mentor. I'm not sure if any other kind of adaptation or storyline has done the same thing. So I'm interested to see how that dynamic changes, because I think in nearly every single portrayal of Norman Osborn, he is this capitalist individual. Even his most sympathetic portrayals, where he is trying to do good, it's still kind of with the mindset of propelling their own kind of interest in career and ambitions and etc. etc. And there is a kind of like degree of like power grabbing element. So I do then wonder, are we going to see a situation here where they're influencing, because who Peter is mentored by, who their father figure is a considerable element of their development and of their characterization and of their choices and who they are as a person. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that twists their growth, if they're influenced by this individual rather than someone else, and like how much of it is going to be them kind of like batting against that personality and background.
With my help, you'll achieve greatness.
So it's interesting that this is suggested to be the first outfit they get, because obviously traditionally they go from their homemade outfit to a blue and white outfit, and a white and black outfit with red accents isn't normally a traditional coloring. So it's interesting if this is the one they're going to go to next. I think it's definitely a choice.
Man, this suit's incredible! If you ever need another butt kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And it comes out in 28 days, because Happy New Year is 2025. Yay. So yeah, that's my kind of reaction to this trailer. I wonder if that figure at the top of the trailer, just a bit above Marvel animation, is meant to be. Oh no, actually I think that's Doc Ock, because we know Doc Ock, isn't it? And I think those are meant to be tentacles. But it will be interesting to kind of Yeah, I think I'm down to watch this when it comes out. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. I think people are getting upset over no reason. Like, if you don't, for whatever reason, I just realized I've not changed the copyright text in this in 2 years. I should probably change that. I'll do it right now. Shows how much I pay attention. Yeah, I guess if you're really that bothered, just shut up and don't watch it. No one's forcing you. Okay. I probably, time is it? 5 o'clock. But I have slept most of that before. I want to do some kind of gaming. What game? I do need to train simulator at some point. I'll figure it out. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.